Hello everyone. We are here for the session on Good Start Early Learning WHS procedures and policies. And this training is going to be delivered by myself, Tanzina Billah, and I'm joined here by Tasina Billah, Senior Educator and Team Leader at Good Start Early Learning, and Mutasina Binte Ahmed, newly recruited casual employee of Good Start Early Learning. Hello to you guys. How are you?
We're good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thanks. So this training will be part of the unit HLT WHS 001 titled Participate in Workplace Health and Safety. So I will follow a PowerPoint slide and explain the slides to Mutasina and sometimes invite comments from Tasina. And I will share my screen right now so that everyone can see the slides. So just a moment, I would like to share my screen. So please confirm that you can see the slides.
Yes.
Tasina and Mutasina, both of you can see?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's do the first slide, which is the introduction. So Good Start Early Learning Limited is the name of the company that we know as Good Start, and they are committed to creating and maintaining a safe and healthy environment for their staff, children, families, contractors, students, and other visitors. They strive to make their workplaces as free of foreseeable risks as is reasonably practical, while remaining true to their vision and mission. So the main areas covered by the policies, WHS policies and procedures of Good Start are in their internet, and these areas are occupational health and safety, management and administration, risk management, manual tasks, hazardous materials, rehabilitation and safe return to work, health and well-being, managing emergencies, and electrical safety. So I'm going to discuss only two areas from this list. One is the health and well-being, and the other one is the managing emergencies. And I think all of these are self-explanatory. And Mutasina, if you don't understand what a specific area covers, just let me know. I will explain it to you further. But now I will advance with my presentation. So why is work health and safety important? So can everybody see this slide that I'm discussing right now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So why is work health and safety important? Because good work health and safety policies, procedures, and practices ensure that management fulfills its responsibility to provide a safe workplace without any negative impact on the health and well-being of employees. And also the employees have their part of the responsibility to meet their health and safety obligations and are safe in the workplace. So it is a two-way responsibility. Then children, families, and all service visitors come to a safe workplace that protects their health and well-being. So guardians, the parents, they trust whatever Good Start is doing for their children. So this is very important. And the work environment supports quality early education and care. The next slide is on health and well-being. So this is one of the areas that is covered under the WHS policies and procedures. So Good Start is committed to providing a safe environment free of all foreseeable health risks of health and safety that may arise at their center and office locations for all children, staff, volunteers, contractors, students, and visitors, and will provide and maintain safe systems of work. That is, Good Start provides policies, procedures, and instructions to the newly recruited like Mutasina, and also make them aware of their practices. And also they provide them with adequate facilities, which is covered in this point 3. And they also give adequate information and training to the educators. And employees also have obligations to contribute to the development and maintenance of a safe and healthy workplace, including taking reasonable care of the health and safety of themselves and others, and not interfering with or misusing resources or property that are provided for the health, safety, and welfare of other persons, and not obstructing attempts to give aid or attempts to prevent a serious risk to the safety of a person. So if anybody else is coming in to mitigate a risk or remove an object that is causing risk. So the employees should also cooperate with them. And then utilizing personal protective equipment, which is a recent issue at the time of COVID-19. So we are advised to wear masks and gloves everywhere, not especially in childcare. So the workers should also follow this instruction. And I have put 6 major common hazardous tasks in the children's service that the educators are doing. So this I have taken from Work Health and Safety in Education and Care Services, PSC, National Alliance, March 2012. So the first area is obviously lifting children in or out of cots and high chairs or on or off change tables. So many of the childcare worker injuries happen because of this wrong lifting, wrong position and posture, and then working at low levels. So educators have also have to bend all the time to lift things from the floor, and also to talk to children because they are very small. And then moving equipment, lifting, moving, carrying, pushing or pulling heavy or awkward indoor and outdoor play equipment. Then number 4 is storing supplies and equipment, tripping, falling or being hit by falling objects due to overcrowded or poorly designed storage areas. So then using office areas are should also be well maintained, not just cluttering things or dumping things without any special planning or arrangement. And then maintaining indoor and outdoor areas. So this is also important because educators also have to carry children outside to play areas, bring them inside, and they do lots of mess, and they do have toileting accidents and things like that. So the floor is always wet and uneven, and sometimes they have tripping or falling hazards. So these are the 6 common things that they have to look for. So now I would like to invite Tahsina to make some comments on what are the most common things that they have in Good Start and how they are taking care of these hazards.
Thank you, Tanzina, for giving me this opportunity. Actually, in Good Start, there is a slogan that we follow that safety starts with us, each of us, as a good start here. So currently, keeping that in mind, we are searching a befitting way, a very safe way to collect all the toys from outdoor areas and indoor areas, because you know that in the childcare, we spread toys to explore by the children to play with, and this is equally applicable for indoor and outdoor areas. But at the end, we have to collect them as well. The educators have to collect them, and while collecting these toys, they bent over. So this came into our concern very recently, so that we can help our educators to collect the toys in a safer way.
Especially avoiding back injuries.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Thank you very much. So are you going to use any equipment, special equipment for this? Have you found anything?
Not yet. We are searching, but at present we encourage our educators to use a broom, which is definitely not separated from the cleaning sweeping brooms, and this will be a new different color broom, so that they can be used for the indoor areas to accumulate the toys from the entire floor in one place, and then putting the toys in different baskets or different areas from that one place, so that the educators don't have to bend each time they come across a toy. Okay. So this is for the time being we are thinking, and definitely we are gonna improve this way of collecting toys.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for your valuable information, Tahsina. And that's good news for Muhtasina, because she will also have to do lots of bending and lifting. So that's really encouraging for Muhtasina, I believe. Then The area that I'm going to cover now is the managing emergencies. So Good Start is committed to providing a framework for emergency management to help employees deal with incidents or situations that could pose a threat to life, health, or property. Good Start will ensure the preparation of emergency management response strategies at all centers and center support office locations to minimize the risk posed by natural disasters and other emergency situations, and to ensure a rapid response to emergencies when they occur. So the effective management of emergency can be done in 3 ways, 3 steps. One is the preparation and planning, the second is response, and last is recovery. So there are related documents on this emergency management in Good Start's website, and I have put some of them here. So it is emergency preparedness and evacuation drills center requirement, emergency preparedness and evacuation drills office requirement, managing a natural disaster procedure, managing a robbery, hold up, or threatening situation procedure. So managing emergencies is also, there are some things told by the Work Health and Safety in Education and Care Services, PSC National Alliance, March 2012. So I have put some of the important things here. So the main important thing that I'm going to discuss here in this slide is the tips for emergency response. So they have told us that we should display the emergency evacuation plans and have regular drills. We should ensure smoke alarms, fire extinguishers, and fire blankets are available and tested regularly. Train educators in emergency procedures and use of emergency equipment. Include emergency procedures in staff induction, employee handbook, and regular staff meetings. Ensure updated parents or guardian contact details are readily available. And also ensure emergency numbers are displayed, like the police, the ambulance, the fire authority. These numbers should be in a convenient way on display so that everybody can use it during emergency, because everybody become confused when an emergency occurs. In this purpose, I would like to invite 1 or 2 comments from Tasina, what they are doing for managing emergency. What is special in Good Start? Anything special that you're doing?
We strictly follow the routine for emergency drill in every center. And we, again, we emphasize on emergency training and disaster preparedness measures for newcomers like Mutasina, so that they understand, they come in, they are in the common platform with all other educators. And we these are the main things, and also the documentation part, because the management will not be able to know whether the regular fire drills are going if the documentation is not there, because they cannot be present in every center. Mm-hmm. So they have a mechanism to have a glimpse of what's going on, and and about the newcomers, whether they are prepared and they are having the same knowledge with other educators. So in this connection, I would request Mutasina that this is the start. This training is the start as a part of your induction. And this is the start, and there are a lot to know. So I would request you to, I know that as an educator, you'll have busy time on the floor, but whenever you find a little bit of time within the floor, so you can study the documents that are preserved. And if you want to come to me for any explanation, you can come and have a discussion with me.
I appreciate that, Tasina. Thank you.
Thank you. So Tasina has wonderfully told us what Good Start is doing in managing emergencies. So that brings us to the end of our session. But before we go, I have a trivia for Mutasina. So could you just tell me any 5 areas covered in WHS policies of Good Start early learning that I have mentioned here?
Yeah, of course. One major one was electrical safety. And then there is also health and well-being. There is manual tasks and hazardous materials. And of course, risk management is also one very major important one.
Wonderful, perfect. Mutasina, that was great. So you have been thoroughly attentive throughout the session. So that was wonderful. And we got some very good comments from Tasina. And before we leave, I would like to invite any question, anything that you didn't understand from this session. Is there anything like that, Mutasina or Tasina?
No, I don't have any questions. Everything was pretty clear and straightforward, easy to follow.
Okay, thank you. And do you guys feel that there could be more improvements in a specific or one or two areas regarding this training that I could?
I think the issues with safety and security, I think the duration of the training can be increased a little bit, so that instead of discussing about two of the areas, more areas can be covered, or these two areas can be covered in depth with real life examples, much more real life examples. So
Okay,
that can
thank you. Thank you very much. That was an awesome comment. And Mutasina, do you think of anything else?
I think I agree with Tahsina. I think real life situations make things a lot more like understandable, like better. And yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. So nice to have you guys here with me on this session. So Mutasina has correctly answered the benchmark question. So Tasina, please take a note of that one. And this concludes our training session. And next session will be on nappy training and toilet training, which will be a practical session, and you guys will be present there. Yes, Tasina, would you like to say something?
No, I just congratulated Mutasina and the whole team, three of us, so that we have done it successfully.
Thank you. So see you guys on that training session again. Until then, it's good night. Thank you. Have a wonderful time.
Thanks for having us.
Good night.
Thank you.